Michael Myers, I ain't even gonna throw Jason in there. That's too much truth. I'm putting Jason in there, and shit, he could be a good fit. Ooh. Well, I don't know. Could I use this shit? The snake from Anacondas? That big ass fake snake they had from the first.
So what are you doing? Right?
Nah, that wouldn't go together. Dracula. Oh, Dracula.
Tell me why I picked my lock. I'm gonna do that shit with weed.
Hey, that nigga fucked somebody up when he died. All it's gonna take is for goddamn the Jeeper to fly up and spin that nigga head That nigga gonna spin and break Dracula's neck and he might pull that nigga apart. Yeah, he might pull that nigga apart though, actually. Hey, bro, if they did do Purge, who gonna be the first person y'all purge on?
You?
Who gonna be the first person y'all purge on?
You?
You ready for? I'm ready. Do it. Realistically.
I'm trying to hit some stores, honestly.
Fuck hitting the stores. You got to go to a nigga crib like that.
I'm going to Trump Tower.
Hell no, you got, bro. You ain't gonna make it there in no day, bro. By the time you get to Trump Tower, the purge over with.
It's only in New York.
I thought that shit was in Indiana. Not Indiana, but Nebraska. I thought that shit was in Nebraska. It is one in Nebraska though.
I'm going to get this money.
Yeah, I'm going to I said Trump, I'm gonna kill his ass.
And you ain't gonna have the government on your back after you spoke to them.
Right.
Because it's all legal.
You remember the one where they was protecting the old girl? That's how it would be for Trump. She was about to be the president, I think. Or a senator or something like that. They had her ass protected.
I'm gonna tell you who I'm gonna damn kill off. I'm gonna smoke off all girls to the week before.
You ain't getting no matter.
You me? Wait. Fuck it. I'm really hip. Wipe off the whole police force.
Nigga, I'm trying to be rich, I'm trying to kill Andy.
Man, fuck that, bro. I don't need none of them knowing that I do the shit. Bro. You kill off all the police, they can't fuck with you.
That's not understandable, bro.
Bruh, I mean the crime rate gonna go up like a motherfucker.
That's why that's a stupid idea.
I mean, it's gonna be the Grand Police Station. And
listen to this. Why would you go kill the police if they can't do nothing for you for doing the crime that you're doing somewhere else?
You don't do shit for me, no goddamn way. What the fuck do they do now besides, hey, you took care of your ward?
On a pretty great
he took care of your
Southern California, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Los Angeles. Nothing like the
For real.
fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it.
Imagine how you would act all year though. somebody that you messed up or did something wrong to in like January come back and be like, you remember what you did to me? I'm about to fuck you up. Oh shit.
Chapter 1-0 starts as this one is underway on This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, just imagine that though. You like, I don't even remember you.
He's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
You remember you cut me off at the light? Huh?
Now the third leading rusher among rookies last year, it's Nick Chubb. Jalen Smith, who took a huge step forward last year, in on the tackle for Dallas.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off the short quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
I'm purging. I don't have to worry about the police.
From the
You want to mop
27,
the police for
this to McLaurin out on the left side. 11 yards there, first down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
That's different.
That's
Run for Nick Chubb.
KKK is part of the police.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
That play was success. Nice inside run. Sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a second and 6.
We don't be good for Monday still playing.
Chubb.
No, hey, look, check it out. Y'all sitting there trying to
He
go
gets this up to the 48-yard line.
realize. Y'all
One thing
don't
to
got
keep in
no
mind,
tools to
partner,
break
especially the
this safe.
second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions,
Fuck them tools.
I can just tell
I'ma
you
get rich some way, somehow.
because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
How hell you gonna
Maybe
get
not
rich?
so much in the
You
second
got
half,
no
and some of
tools
these
to
shorter
break
gains
in.
turn into bigger runs
How
later.
you gonna do
He's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field. I don't
Wait,
think
That shit
something.
is safe, bro. You
no
still
gain
gotta
there
have
on the
some-
play, and that's going to leave him with a
Just
fourth
throw it
down.
in. Hey, bro, don't purge this nigga, man. He can
He's only had
go
scored once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
Do you know how much
And that'll
money
hit in the
Walmart
end
keeps
zone.
in
Much too
all
much leg
18
there. That'll be a
registers?
touchback.
Yeah. See, you don't want to go purge at Walmart.
Nigga, this a big store. That's 18.
So you ain't gonna let nobody else while you at Walmart doing the purge?
Why do I have to
Man,
kill
he
him?
really stepped up last year. This is Matt
Right.
Breida. He goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17.
Ain't nobody gonna be at Walmart.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards.
Not during the
And
purge.
that'll make this a second and 13. From the gun.
Without being paid.
Room at the 30. And that is incomplete.
He said, I'm not concerned.
Brings up second down.
I'm not
They
gonna
kind of forced that one there, didn't they? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
He wasn't really going through progressions.
It's funny.
Top guy. You do that against this defense. They'll make you pay.
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the throwing football.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete.
Parker outside.
Yeah, the call for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back
You
pocket.
threaten to tell her. You gotta open his vault, and if she don't open it,
It's a nifty return. And the Rams are going to start
Hell
this
yeah.
time in great field position.
They closing
I
everything.
thought it was talking about all day long.
Oh no, hell no, the purge only lasts from like what, 8
On
o'clock?
first down, they'll
Like,
run with
8
Chubb.
o'clock.
Oh, trucked him.
Yeah.
And past the 35, he's dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
For
16
real.
yards is the pickup there, and a first down for LA. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
From 8 to 9.
Now Chubb.
I'm busting a couple traps.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill it.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run. He flies in like a missile to stop that one.
That's your mission.
Throwing on second and 14. Lock.
Yeah.
Throw right side. Going to be taken in by Henderson.
Yeah, I'm playing. That's your mission.
It'll be back at the 36. Third and 15 here after the first and second down plays.
Oh no, he just so happened to be up.
Yeah, man. You understand? I'm gonna bless him because
Third and long, it's
What
locked.
you gonna need to do it now right after the trade.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him
You
to
gotta
force
think
that
of
to the
that.
ground. And fourth down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
No, you're not. You're going to kill the police for us.
This is fourth down.
If I'm hitting the police, I'm taking guns too, bro. Guns go for high on the street.
Man gonna steal guns. He gonna go steal guns and sell them after the purge. And he going to jail.
I ain't going to jail.
You killed the police, you right.
He ain't going to jail. He killed the police.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy. You understand the same way, just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game.
Free Gucci man.
That opportunity.
Gucci free, man.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'm not
Have you ever seen that? Who was it? DJ D-Ray. He was like, Obama went up in the office. He was like, free Gucci man.
Catch made. That's the rookie tight end, Josh Oliver. And he'll get it up here to 35, right at the 34 here.
I thought about this other one too. This could be amazing. I might go back.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. He is going nowhere. He is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. This is fielded at the 7. 12 yards on the return.
Damn, I should have let that bounce in the end zone.
And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10.
I'm going to get rich. I'm going to get rich the first.
Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal. But they got 3 points out of it. They gotta feel good about that. And they're gonna make sure they're good because he's helped them out.
Who said you gonna sit in the same series?
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
I won't have to worry about the first.
This is Darrell Henderson, the rookie 3rd rounder. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Only ones we leaving alone is babies. We fucking with no babies. We're kids. We kids.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Los Angeles. It is the Rams in possession. They'll need to convert that 3rd and 7, though, to start things out. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Damn.
Unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And what did we talk with them about prior to the game? Their ability to move the chains, pick up first downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down.
Oh, yeah.
That little chance to win this one.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit,
He said, she on your girl draws.
how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Nah, nigga, my name.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
I'm trying to bring it up.
On second down, a run with Breida. First didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
That's
If
just
you're a
been
good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
I don't know no more, bro. I'm
From
saying,
the gun on third, Garoppolo. He's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in the times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connect you there and pick up the first down.
The end result, 21 yards.
Dang, we can't get no pressure.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
On first down, here's Breida. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9.
Oh,
He's got a
that
man wide
bullshit.
open, complete. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 16. A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They come up first and 10 at the 16. Garoppolo gives to Breida. And despite the fancy footwork we saw, they'll get to him just inside the 15.
My stomach hurt.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Oh, Lord.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short game. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. With a sack and Ziggy onside.
But no Texas start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
My stomach
To
hurt.
throw, it's Garoppolo. Looking left side, that's complete to Oliver. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Yeah, he's gonna look like Ricky James.
Really?
Really, John.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls get through goalposts.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Lott throwing on 2nd down. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
My baby showed me a picture of him when he first started. Damn, I hope my hair
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
that nigga shit.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
I was like, I hope I took
I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually broke that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that. I appreciate that part.
Oh,
Do you
shit.
think they've been able to do that?
Real my fault.
As they wanted to.
This nigga
But I think we'll see more of as this game goes along, because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
gray hair color.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's third. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. They look to throw. It's not.
Oh my God.
Intercepted.
He threw it right to him.
Return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. You start to get a little worried.
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback. And they're
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 35. This is Breida. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 30. And guess what? It brings up third down.
They haven't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back.
Should have stayed in the middle.
And inside the 20 before he's
trusting my
brought down.
defense out there.
14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Damn, I didn't trust it.
7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. So throw is Garoppolo.
Oh, pick that.
Fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit. Only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Saints on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Garoppolo looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And Dawson's kick is good. And they will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3.
But I think he did that
drive-ins at just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate.
The only way to go is we killing people
They
too.
may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team. And they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Clock now on first down. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball.
Oh, how did he get his hand on it? But Keenan Allen can get it.
Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So if you like field goals, this is your game. 6-3, 3 field goals at the break. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
Yeah, we about to lock up.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo.
What the heck? What is that linebacker doing?
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Huh?
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. Big plays. Let's face it, that's what we actually live for.
Damn.
That was great.
Fucking defense playing like shit, acting retarded.
After that catch, they're fired out. That's a big game.
Oh, hell no. Give me that.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They run with Breida. 2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo is going to give this to Breida on the draw. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? On 3rd down, a run from Breida. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice.
I'm glad I'm not like Bluntwood. That nigga 14, he was 71 in the park already. God, that nigga thought I was going to play with him.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. They'll run on 1st down. Henderson. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
On the set. Greystone travel. Check, check. Walk 50. Smooth. Let's go, let's go. Mark 50.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Hey, Haywood.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. That's caught at the 25. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now this one complete to Corey Davis. Touchdown, New Orleans. Corey Davis, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign. And once again, the Saints are back out in front. Well, they had their chances in the 1st half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time, they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference of a feeling between 3 and 6, is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hey, Charlie! Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Watch the pass. There. No. Off. Now.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead,
and he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Garoppolo looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28.
Here we go.
Garoppolo now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Now it's Breida. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Here we go. 180.
Right back to him on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one,
under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? Now a give to Breida. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. They won on 2 fronts there, so to speak, Charles. Not only do they stop him short of the first, they get him out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, they won. The offensive guys lost because they wanted to stay in bounds and have that clock run or force you to use timeouts. Instead, the defense won, as you mentioned, on both fronts.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-2.
On 3rd down, block. Open man is Henderson. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 30 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Hey, wahoo! Leo! Yo, go! Pick it up, guys, pick it up. Bud. Ready.
Lock now on first down. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. To throw it is Lock. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Lock to throw on 3rd and 1. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down and a pretty good one of 5 yards, so make it 2nd and 5. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a give coming right is Breida. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, no, he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, echo. Get it.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Lock. Toward the sideline, that's taken in by Allen. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Lock. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Now Lock. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henderson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Lock to throw for it on 4th. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, you know, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this one.
And not only that, but this is a gutsy road victory, one they can hang their hat on. So for New Orleans, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.